There wasn't too much going on in the world of UNC sports this past week, and we don't really want to focus on the Bears football team's 45-14 loss to Montana State.
But that doesn't mean sports anchor Austin Sack has been working hard at work. So what do you have for this week, Austin?
College basketball is now in full swing, and the men's and women's basketball teams have already hit the wood for the 2019-2020 campaign. Both teams played this past Friday, and it was a doozy of a weekend. The women were up to play in the Bank of America Arena first against Colorado State. It was tight with the game tied at 29 apiece at the half. Second half, and a different story. Colorado State rammed through the Bears in the second half, outscoring them by 17. This loss puts the Bears at a 1-2 on the season. But they have a chance to stun Stanford tonight at 8 p.m., and you can watch that game on the Stanford livestream found on the UNC women's basketball schedule. And as for the men, they played right after the women's game ended, and they picked up their first win of the season against Incarnate Word. The Bears led at halftime by 15, but finished the game with a 21-point lead, and with their win against Colorado College on Tuesday, it gives the Bears a 2-1 record. Their next game is at 11 a.m. this Saturday at Northern Iowa, and you can catch that game on ESPN3 or hear it on 1310 KFKA. Congratulations are in order after the women's soccer team won the Big Sky tournament this past week. In the first round on Wednesday, the Bears went into overtime with Northern Arizona and escaped with a 2-1 victory with Lexi Pulley's goal in the 93rd minute. And advancing to the second round on Friday, the Bears squared off with Montana, and yet another overtime goal made the difference. Except this time, Taylor Bray scored the game clincher in the 99th minute. So that put the Bears into the Big Sky Championship game against Eastern Washington Sunday, and a low-scoring game again, and the Bears walked away 1-0 with Bray's early goal in the 9th minute. The Bears now enter in the NCAA tournament against CU in Boulder this Saturday. The game is about to kick off at noon, and be sure to get out there and support the Bears. And I don't know if it's still available, but I do know President Feinstein was actually trying to get as many students out there by offering the first 400 to fill out this survey on the website. And you actually can be eligible to get a free ticket as well as a free bus pass down there. So let's get as many Bears as we can and root for our team.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Be sure to check in with us on our social media.
And make sure to tune in next week for our last show before Thanksgiving. And as always, have a wonderful weekend.
Good night.